Hey everyone, Jordan here with 9 to 5 Toys, and today we're going to be checking out the eufyCam 2. Eufy has been stepping up their security game lately. Last year we took a look at the awesome Video Doorbell 2K, the wired version, which I've been using for the last year, and so I was really excited to get my hands on the eufyCam 2 and try it out. This kit comes with the home base and 2 cameras, and obviously as you can see on the branding here, boasts a 365-day battery life for those cameras, along with some awesome motion detection features and a nice clear image as well. So let's check it out. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So getting the eufyCam 2 out of the box and getting everything set up, Eufy has made it extremely easy to get going with this thing. The first step is to just plug in the home base, which needs to be plugged into your router and also plugged into power. And once you get the home base plugged in and turned on, then it gives you little voice prompts through the rest of the process as well. And then to sync a camera to the home base, you just hold the sync button and hold it near the camera, and then you actually use the app to walk around and make sure that you have a good signal for your camera to get back to the home base. And as far as mounting the cameras goes, Eufy has included 2 different ways of doing that. There's an indoor mount, which just has a strong magnetic connection for the camera, so it just kind of snaps onto the magnetic mount. And then the outdoor mount has a screwed-on attachment, so you screw in the base to wherever you want to mount it, and then you screw the camera onto that base. And so it's a little bit more secure if there are, more wind gusts or something like that. And then once the cameras are connected and mounted, that's about it. You're pretty well set up. Then it's just getting all the different settings within the app how you want them to be. And Apple fans rejoice. You can see on the branding here, this is HomeKit compatible. So getting set up in HomeKit is really easy from within the Eufy security app. And then from the Home app on my iPhone 8, I can see the video feed from the eufyCam 2. Within the Eufy security app, you can obviously watch the video feed from your different cameras and check those out. And the video feed is pretty clear. It's really easy to pick out what's going on the camera. Obviously, if you're trying to pick out faces, and this being an outdoor camera, it really depends on where you have it mounted. The place that I was really excited to mount this camera and try it out was in my backyard overlooking my garage. It's something we usually don't have great line of sight to, so I was excited to have a security camera watching over that. The HD 1080p image gives it a nice clear view, but if you have it mounted a little bit further away and covering a really wide area, it can still be a little bit hard to pick out faces. But in most of the material that Eufy has this, they have it mounted near a back door or something like that, because you can use the two-way audio, you can talk to visitors, and just keep an eye on what's going on near your back door. So obviously if somebody's approaching your back door, it's going to be a lot easier to see who's there. The eufyCam 2 has pretty good night vision as well. It's pretty easy to see what's going on. Where I first had the camera mounted, there was quite a bit of my soffit in the image, and just by the proximity of that, it was really bright for the image, so it was kind of throwing off the exposure of the rest of the scene at night. But by simply moving my camera a little bit lower, I was able to minimize that soffit in there, and it made it a lot easier to see what was going on at night. There isn't as much contrast in the image at night, so I don't think it does quite as good of a job at picking up motion, but it was still easily able to spot me as I was moving around my backyard at night. And speaking of the motion detection, that's probably one of my favorite features on the eufyCam 2 and the Eufy Video Doorbell 2K as well. Using a similar setup to what's on the Video Doorbell, the eufyCam 2 has varying degrees of sensitivity, so you can make it very sensitive or not as sensitive. You can turn on a smart human identification mode, where the eufyCam will try to pick up humans and avoid, picking up other critters or other things moving around in the frame. And if you're getting a lot of, false motion things coming in that you really don't need to record or aren't worried about, you can set up different activity zones, which will only highlight certain areas of the frame that you really want to watch. On the eufyCam 2, you can customize 3 different rectangles to overlap within the frame to make whatever sort of shape you want, to make sure that you're only getting notifications for the areas that you are concerned about. And if you're not sure where to set the sensitivity on the eufyCam 2, there is a motion test mode, which will, when you enter this mode, there will be a red light that illuminates on the eufyCam 2. So you can walk around your yard or wherever you are, and a red light will illuminate on the camera to let you know when it is detecting motion. So that way you can move around and make sure that it is detecting motion where you would like it to. As far as storing all the video files, everything from the eufyCam 2 is stored on the home base with a 14.7 gigabyte internal storage. I have about 39 recordings right now that are taking up about 100 megabytes, so there's a lot of room in there for video before it needs to write over any previous videos. So overall, I've been really happy with Eufy security products and the eufyCam 2. Because of the powerful motion detection options, clear image, ease of setup, and no monthly fees for video storage like some competitors. The eufyCam 2 is a great way to set up some home surveillance. So what do you think of the eufyCam 2? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9to5 Toys.